Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 21 on logic. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about principal conjunctive normal form of a given formula. In previous 2 or 3 lectures, we have discussed about principal disjunctive normal form, and we know that principal disjunctive normal form is nothing but disjunction of mean terms. Disjunction of mean terms only is called principal disjunctive normal form, and we recall that if we have two statement variables p and q, then we consider this as mean terms variable with another variable or its negation, that is p and q, then p and negation q, negation p and q, and negation p and negation q. These are the 4 possible mean terms in case of two statement variables p and q, and we take care that this type of terms are not allowed, variable and its negation is not allowed. Either we have variable or its negation, but we do not allow p and negation p as well as q and negation q, and these 4 conjunctions are called mean terms of given two variables. And if we consider disjunction of these mean terms only, then we obtain principal disjunctive normal form. Now the idea of principal conjunctive normal form is similar to this. Instead of mean terms, we are going to define max terms, and we emphasize that these max terms are nothing but duals of all these mean terms. Now for mean terms, we are considering variables and their negations, and we do not allow variable with its negation. And similarly for max terms, we will consider variable or its negation, and instead of AND operator, we will use OR operator. So if I have two variables p and q, then here I will replace AND by OR, and I will obtain 4 possible max terms, that is p or q, then p or negation q, similarly negation p or q, and negation p or negation q. So now I am considering OR operator, and I am using variable or its negation, and therefore these 4 disjunctions are called max terms. And if we take conjunction of these max terms only, here we are considering conjunction of max terms. If in our conjunctions we are using max terms only, then we will obtain principal conjunctive normal form. And for principal disjunctive normal form, we are using disjunction of mean terms only. So if you have understood principal disjunctive normal form, you will be able to understand this easily. Here we are considering dual of whatever we have done for principal disjunctive normal form. Here we are considering disjunction in principal disjunctive normal form. Here we are taking conjunction. Here we consider mean terms, and we are using AND operator. Here we will use max terms, and we will consider OR operators. Rest of the things are similar to this principal disjunctive normal form. In principal disjunctive normal form, we have 4 mean terms, and for principal conjunctive normal form, we have 4 max terms for 2 variables. Similarly, if we have 3 variables, say p, q and r, then we will have 2 to the power 3, that is 8 max terms, similar to the 8 mean terms in this principal disjunctive normal form. And we can write down those 8 max terms also. Suppose I have first I write for p and q, then these are the possibilities for P and Q, P or Q, then P or negation Q, then negation P or Q, and negation P or negation Q. These are max terms for two statement variables. Now if I want to write down for three statement variables, then with P or Q I will consider or R, similarly P or Q or negation R. Same thing here, P or negation Q or R, then P or negation Q or negation R. Here also negation P or Q or R and negation P or Q or negation R. Same thing here, negation P or negation Q or negation R. So if I have three statement variables, then I will have 8 max terms, and if I consider conjunction of any of these 8 max terms, then I will obtain principal conjunctive normal form in the case of three statement variables. So this is all about principal conjunctive normal form. I have written systematically here that for a given number of variables we have written the meaning of max term. The max term consists of disjunctions in which each variable or its negation, but not both, appears only once, and therefore we can say that the max terms are duals of min terms. And for a given formula, an equivalent formula consisting of conjunctions of the max terms only is known as principal conjunctive normal form. This is the definition of principal conjunctive normal form. It is the formula consisting of conjunctions of max terms only, and another name for this principal conjunctive normal form is product of sums canonical form. We can write several formulas which are in principal conjunctive normal form. I can consider conjunction of any of the min terms, max terms here. Suppose I consider in the conjunction negation P or Q or negation R, I can write any of these 8 min terms. So here we can see we have used AND operator and we are taking max terms here. So this is conjunction of max terms only, therefore this is in principal conjunctive normal form. So this is the meaning of principal conjunctive normal form, and if our formula is not in principal conjunctive normal form, then we can use truth table to obtain its principal conjunctive normal form, and without using truth table also we can use some basic logical equivalencies to obtain the principal conjunctive normal form. So in upcoming lectures we will see how we can obtain the principal conjunctive normal form of a given formula, and for this lecture we end with this definition that principal conjunctive normal form is nothing but conjunction of max terms only, and we will remember that how we will write the max terms for 2 variables or for 3 variables, and if I have n variables, the number of possible max terms will be 2 raised to n. So this is all about this session. We will continue with PCNF, that is the short form we can say for this principal conjunctive normal form, and we will continue with this in upcoming lectures. Thanks for watching.